Good morning, Fraser. Sunday morning church day. Wasn't sure I was going to be making it to church today. I was last night. Last night I guess. Kind of.
Carb overload.
What's that?
Carb overload.
Carb overload. Just felt like I've been fighting a bit of a just the edge of a cold for the last several days, week almost. And then last night, it was like my throat was really kind of that one spot, you get in the throat and then the sinuses go and you're snotting all over the place. But then I woke up this morning and, feel a little stuffy in the head, but nothing like I did yesterday. So going to church, take some take some Coldville Advil sinus. Yeah, I'm totally sober. Take some Advil cold and sinus and, we'll go. I won't be hugging anybody today, but heading to church. Let's get the day going. Church, we are here. We're already here, waiting to start things. And then Rupert's here. Not here, but he'll be here at between services.
Good job.
Let's go see Rupert. There he is. There he is. How you doing, buddy? How are you? Let me get the cookie. Let me get it out. Okay. There he is. There he is. How are you? How you doing? Are you even chewing? Do you even taste this? Do you even taste it? That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Hey, Charlie. How you doing? Oh, you're such a good dog. Oh, you're such a good dog. Oh, yes. Where are you going? Where are you going?
A nice dry day.
Yeah, it's not bad, hey?
He's good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he gets wound up, he really...
Oh, he gets going, eh? For sure.
Geez.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he can, that little guy, he can motor along pretty good.
Yeah, he does. For his little legs, right? He goes pretty quick. Pretty quick. All right, dude. Getting some riblets going. Riblets.
Are you just using regular barbecue sauce?
No. Why?
My request is not a ton of tomato paste, because tomato paste has been bugging my stomach lately.
I don't put tomato paste.
Oh, I thought it had tomato paste in it.
Nope.
Your Tony Roma?
Nope.
Okay.
See, I like the one we did last time.
I don't know what we did last time.
Just a basic thing, like bottle of the
Barbecue sauce. Sugar-free?
a little bit of the sugar-free, a little bit of a bunch of the bold,
Yeah.
and then some Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, so no tomatoey stuff.
No tomato
Okay,
stuff.
good. I don't know why, I'm finding that the tomato stuff's bugging my stomach a bit. Not terribly, but if I eat a lot of it, and if it's riblets, I might eat a lot of it. if it's, what do you call it? If it's pasta stuff, like noodles or whatever we have, like spaghetti squash, I don't put a lot of sauce on it.
Yeah.
But with this, I eat a lot of sauce. And then I get a tea. I feel like this is going in the dishwasher after. You're okay with that?
It's going in the what?
I'm just going to put this in the dishwasher in a minute.
Sure.
It's not.
They're basically pork chops, really.
Well, we used to do that, eh?
Yeah.
We used to buy that, and I would make pork chops out of it. When we used to buy the big long one.
Yeah.
Which that's a decent size, eh?
It's good, not bad, yeah.
For the price. Your dad was buying it, eh?
I didn't know you saw Dad today. That's good.
Yeah, I popped in just really quick, just to... Oh, I forgot to... I was going to go to the Lost and Found. There's a couple of shirts that haven't come back yet, and I have a feeling they might be sitting in the Lost and Found, and teeth could be in there, so...
All right. So basically we bought a fairly inexpensive pork loin. It's nice looking stuff though, right? So, just going to chop it up into little riblets, boil it, and then, actually, can you get me out of the pot, please?
Yes, I was doing that earlier when I was over here. Then I forgot. I started washing things. Water. Anything in the water?
No, it's fine. Just the water.
Yeah, he just kind of, he was keeping the conversation going. Like, but he's not really talking about anything particular.
Yeah, that's.
But he was.
But that's okay. The fact that he's keeping the conversation going.
Yeah.
So this is about the size of the riblets that we're making.
Riblet.
And they're just basically, they're non-rib ribs kind of thing.
Chunks of meat.
Tasty, tasty meat.
Wow, that was my foot, you freak.
That was not me, just so you know.
Where's my precious little Juno? Who wouldn't do that to me? Yeah, Mom was full on pulling scams. I'd eat the chicken, but it's too cold. Oh, you want me to go heat it up? No. No, I don't want to kill chicken.
Yeah.
The peas, I can't eat the peas because they stick to my teeth.
It's funny how, you know, it's not funny, it's sad, but it's, you know, the dementia kind of takes them back to when they were kids, making up the excuses why they can't eat or can't do certain things, right?
And quickly answer, yes, yeah, I did. Yeah, I could. I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to. I don't want to here.
We noticed that a lot with my parents.
But she still got that pinch in her side.
Really?
And like quite a doozy pinch. Like when I went in, she was like, "Oh yeah, I tweaked my side again." Like as if she just did it today.
Yeah, but
kind of thing.
she hasn't. She just probably
New to
forgets,
her,
right?
Yeah. So anyways, I was like, okay, so that's still there. So that's not resolved, which is one of the things I told the doctor that that's why she went in originally. So he was like, oh, well, we need to look further into that then. But because her stomach, like because she was so nauseous, they just kind of switched their focus on her nauseous feelings, right? So now that she's not nauseous, let's go back and try and figure out.
Well, that makes sense, right?
But they can't, like he said, like all the markers, like everything's lining up the way it's supposed to. I'm going to sit for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, let me keep chatting there. I just gotta take a bite to eat.
Well, I was just hoping we're, you know, continuing on and
Okay.
giving Fraser something to, you know,
Well,
enjoy.
you can watch me eat my sandwich.
Fraser, do you want to watch Allie eat her sandwich? I don't know why, but the camera is suddenly shaking no.
That's not the camera.
Hmm.
I was fine when I was just talking, but now, you know,
Yeah, I know.
nothing on demand.
Nothing on demand.
I'll try and think of something exciting.
That's always our problem. Nothing on demand. We're incredibly funny and entertaining when when nobody's expecting us to be. But then as soon as, you know, we're expected to be funny or entertaining, it's a whole different ballgame.
You should tell that joke.
I like to boil my ribs, so I like to boil my riblets. Just a little bit, you know. And then I'll bake them. Maybe weird, but they're tasty, aren't they?
They sure are.
See?
35 knots lot.
35 knots? It's about 50 mile an hour. Is that what the wind is supposed to be?
No.
Oh, sorry. 35 knots? No, sorry. My bad. 35 knots is about 33 miles an hour, maybe? I was thinking kilometers. I'm sorry.
Starts with K.
Yes, it does.
We're close.
All right. We let that boil. And then and we get the rest of the stuff ready. Hey, buddy, how'd you go? Stop right in front of your spider.
I was wondering why he's just so silent.
Okay, what kind of spider? Okay. Okay.
His name's Bob.
Anyone that has like the same size and look that always shows up in my room.
Ah,
Yeah.
let's go take a look. Let's go see. You gonna film me?
Dude, I have to get ready for a dinner.
Wow, okay. Al?
Yeah?
Wow. He commands me to go and do the job.
How rude.
I just told you there was a spider.
Filmer.
There he is.
Am I filming or what?
There's the little guy, little chumper. Yeah, you gonna film me?
If he jumps on me.
Can I have a stool?
Sure you can. I'm the filmer. I'm not the stool guy. Run! Run, little spider, run! If he actually ran right now, I'm running. Just so you know. Bye, friend! If he drops, I'm gonna be scared. I have shoes on though, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't. Stay, Mark.
I'll save your life.
Oh. Okay, wait. Come on.
Gross.
Go.
Marco wants to eat him. Talks to the animals.
Go. There you go.
Herbert!
There you go.
Run, Herbert!
There we go.
Run as fast as you can. This is gonna be scary when Rick opens his hand and it's not there.
Might be.
Someone should have been staying back to make sure. And I feel like somebody licked my sandwich while I was gone.
Also possible.
Wait, gotta wait for the film.
There we go. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy. He's like, dang, it's cold out here.
Not my problem.
Ah, where'd he go?
He jumps.
Oh, that's creepy.
He's down below.
Oh, there he is. Just like that. He's running away. Trying to get back in. Shut the door! There you go.
I don't know why jumpers don't bother me. That's, to be fair, that's probably the biggest size jumper that I'm okay with, right? You know, which is ridiculous. Still, I realize that it's not rational, although according to Sam A, it is rational.
Oh, did I tell you how I won the game the other day?
I didn't know if I knew that you won the game the other
I
day.
didn't win the game, but I helped my team get a point because we were playing the which is worse. Actually, we were playing which is worser, I think what it's called. Worse or worser?
Okay.
And if something was bad, but which one was going to be the worst,
Yeah,
right?
still waiting for the...
So they would put up two different things on the screen. I don't know,
okay.
like random things like apples with mustard or
Gross.
brownies with beans,
I'll take brownies with beans all day long.
right? And apparently it's a thing in Mexico.
Brownies with
So-
beans? Really?
Somehow there's some kind of thing. Help us out. I don't think it's brownies. I think it's like chocolate with beans.
No.
So in the end, they the final one was being in a room or house with snakes or with spiders. And it came down to we needed more information, so it was like 300 snakes, 300 spiders in a house, only one of which on either side was poisonous. So out of the 300, you got one poisonous spider, one poisonous snake. Which would you rather do?
I'll take the snakes all day long.
Me too. So anyways, you had to divide in the room, either side, and the kids are like hilarious because it's icky, right? Like and things like that. Those were their answers. And so there was kind of a tie. They couldn't figure out who was going to be, you know, the worst. And so I just added my opinion, and I said spiders can climb in your ears. spiders wanted. I don't know if it was because of my addition, but it icked Cody out a little, so.
Yeah.
So he was
That's
good
fair.
with spiders. But yeah,
Gross.
I assume snakes could climb in your ears too.
Probably.
And Sam V had a good one, like spiders will run usually from you. Snakes will, like a cobra, will turn around and fight you.
That's true.
But he's dealing with a cobra, so whatever.
That's true. He was born in India, so he's used to snakes.
He's got a different view on things, I guess. But
Yeah. Yeah. Just a little bit.
yeah.
This is need my riblet sauce. Some no sugar added stuff. So we got the bold, a little bit of Dijon, just about half of that. That's all I want in there. And because I don't want to, put in my half-drink Pepsi, because that might
That would
bother
be
some
rude.
people.
Maybe they'll call the house number tomorrow and I won't be at.
Maybe. Simple and quick. Riblets, not quite fast food, but they're boiled. Riblets. Now they'll just cook for, however long, and they're good. And that's riblets, man. Not much to it.
Can I turn it off a little bit?
Yeah. And there's the riblets. Now we're going to go over top of either the cauliflower rice or regular rice. I might have a little bit of regular rice too. Looks good. Hey, Fraser. Sunday afternoon. Worship night tonight. Hoping to get to chat with you on the video before then. Got some cooking video for you today. I got a little bit of inside the church, and then Rupert was a little rambunctious today. He was just kind of all over the place. It's crazy. I really don't think dogs taste the food that they eat. I swear they don't. I don't know. So yeah, it was good seeing Rupert and chatting with Charlie for a little bit, and then I got some cooking video on there for you, doing the riblets thing there for dinner tonight. Need one more. I didn't have enough. I've combined the two into one now, so they've roasted for a little bit in the sauce. I put them both in the big one round one, and I just need Allie to get. Allie just went out. Carol's coming home today. Allie's gone out to get some meds for Carol, so I'm just asking her to pick up another thing of barbecue sauce. We'll throw that on there, and we're gonna do that cauliflower rice stuff, and Allie does it up as a like a fried rice in soy sauce and stuff. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that as the side. I'm actually probably gonna do some asparagus and maybe some Brussels sprouts cut in half and roasted as well with some Parmesan and some olive oil. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it for the day, man. The day was windy. I knew the wind was supposed to be coming up today, but I think it's today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty windy. I got appointments tomorrow anyway, so I got what do I got? An ear appointment and an eye appointment. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I need my hearing aids. I need them. I need the noiser brought down a little bit. I had the noiser put up about a year ago, just 2 notches because it just wasn't loud enough. And now it's, I don't know whether, I don't know why, but now the noiser is a little bit too loud. So I'm getting them to bring it down 2 notches because generally speaking, I'm taking it down 2 notches every day, which is good, I guess, because that means maybe my tinnitus is not as loud as what it was before, which means maybe my stress levels come down a little bit, although, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I hope so. Reading today, still in Luke chapter 22, starting roughly at verse 54 again. They had seized Jesus, they led him away and took him to the house of the high priest, which we read yesterday, and there was some other stuff that I was going for yesterday, so I'm kind of going a little bit back and forth, weaving in and out. Peter followed at a distance, and when he was there, and when some there had kindled a fire in the middle of the courtyard and had sat down together, Peter sat down with them. A servant girl saw him seated there in the firelight. She looked at him closely and said, "This man was with him." But he denied it. "Woman, I don't know you. I don't know him," he said. A little later, someone else saw him and said, "You also are one of them." "Man, I am not," Peter replied. About an hour later, another asserted, "Certainly this fellow was with him, for he is Galilean." Peter replied, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about." Just as he was speaking, the rooster crowed. The Lord turned and looked straight at Peter. Then Peter remembered the word the Lord had spoken to him. "Before the rooster crows today, you will disown me 3 times. And Peter went out and wept bitterly. He didn't betray Jesus, but he certainly, he turned away from him. He denied him. He denied Christ. So we're jumping over to John, and this is in chapter 21 of John, and we're starting with verse 15. So this is after Jesus' resurrection, and he's appeared to the disciples multiple times now at this point, and he's chatting with Peter. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep. Very truly, I tell you, when you were younger, you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go." Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, "Follow me." So at that point, Jesus reinstated Peter. He forgave Peter. He reinstated Peter in his position as an apostle. And he told Peter what was waiting for him. When he said his hands will be stretched out, he was telling Peter that Peter was going to be crucified. And then he said, "Follow me." Jesus tells Peter the cost, what it's going to cost Peter if he continues to follow him. He's going to be crucified. And then he says to Peter, "Follow me." And Peter does. And Peter does wind up getting martyred and crucified for his faith, for his belief, for what he's seen, what he knows, and what he testifies to, because he would not stop testifying that he was with Christ for 3 years before his crucifixion, that he saw Christ crucified, that he saw Christ raised from the dead, that he spoke with the living Christ after Christ raised from the dead. And he went around preaching that. And because of that, he was crucified. Psychology shows us that nobody will die to cover up a lie. They'll save their own skin first. Peter preached what he saw, testifies to what he saw, and testifies to what he believes, to the point of death. It's pretty strong and significant evidence. And again, it shows, regardless of, Peter was close to Jesus. Peter was very, very close to Jesus. He was in the inner circle, right? And he still turned away from Jesus, but Jesus still forgave him. So it doesn't matter. Again, I keep saying this. It doesn't matter what you've done. Nobody is too bad or unsavable. Nobody. All you have to do is ask God for forgiveness. Acknowledge that Jesus died and rose again, and you'll be saved. Simple as that. I love you, buddy. God loves you very much. I miss you. I look forward to seeing you soon, and I will post more tomorrow.